I'm Kaylee. I'll be your CNA today, and I'm here to assist you with your bedpan. Let me just get your call light out of the way. There we go. Perfect. I'm gonna pull your privacy curtain here. Awesome. And then I'm just gonna grab some supplies before we get going. Right here. Put on some gloves. Where I grab the bedpan and the chucks with one hand, and the toilet paper and wet wipe with the other hand. I'll set the toilet paper and the wipe here on the big table. And it looks like the head of your bed is already flat, so that's great. I'm just gonna pull this down. If you can watch your hands here. Thank you. Pull this down to your knees. Alright, on the count of 3, I'm going to just roll you over so we can get those chucks underneath you. 1, 2, 3. Awesome, thank you. Get this bedpan in the correct position. Right underneath it here, and then we're going to roll back 1, 2, 3. Perfect. We'll just cover you up real quick here. Remove your gloves before I adjust your bed. Awesome. Get rid of those. Then I'm going to raise your head of your bed up so you're a little more comfortable. Raising the head of your bed up. There we go. Here's the toilet paper and this wet wipe. When you're done, just use this one on your fingers. Here's your call light. Whenever you're done, just buzz for me. I will be right back. Alright, great. Use the wipe, that's good. Make this back out of the way here. And I'm going to lower your head back down so we can roll you over. Alright. Roll this down again. Alright, and on the count of 3, I'm going to roll you over. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Okay, and then you can lay back down. 1, 2, 3. Cover it back up here. And I'm just going to run to your bathroom and take care of all this here. Here is that call light. Alright. Alright, keeping the bedpan away from my body. I'm going to place this chucks in the trash, toilet paper in the dirty supply area, and I'm going to dump the bedpan. I'm going to fill it with water, rinse it, dump it in the toilet again, dry it, get rid of that, and put that in the dirty supply area. I will go back and check and make sure I got everything cleaned up. And I did. Alright. So I'm just going to take these gloves off. Toss them in here. Here's your call light. And just buzz me if you need anything. I'm going to wash my hands. And I have completed this skill. Alright, now follow me. Film me. Oh, no, this one. Hi Kathy, I'm Kaylee, I'm your CNA, and I'm here to do some catheter care on you today. So I'm just going to grab some supplies and I will be right back. Just grab some gloves. washcloths, the bath basin, soap, and 3 towels. Alright, lay this one down as a barrier. Go. I'm just going to be in the bathroom filling up your bath basin.
Do you have to come?
Yeah. Alright, I'm using both warm and cold water. Those are a good temperature. Alright. Alright, there we go. I'm just going to pull this back just above your knees. And just above the pubic area. Get my first clean washcloth. Apply some soap. I'm going to pinch here right at the meatus. Go 4 inches down. Turn the washcloth. Pinch. Move 4 inches down. Fresh part of the washcloth again. Pinch and go 4 inches down. I'll dispose of that in the hamper. Grab my second washcloth for rinsing. No soap, but following the same steps. Pinch at the right at the meatus. 4 inches down. Pinch and 4 inches down. And the third time, pinch and 4 inches down. Hamper. I'll take this. What I would have done before I started all of this is I would have moved Cappy on the count of 3 to the side, and laid a barrier towel down. And then I would take my third towel, dry, dispose of that, and at this point I will cover her back up, ask her to move 1, 2, 3, get this out of the way, 1, 2, 3, so she's not disposed, cover her up here. Then I will go dump this, and this, all go in the bathroom. I'll dispose of that in the hamper, and use the soap there. We'll dump this. Oh, new towels. Rinse and down. Take the towel to dry. And then I will place this in the dirty supply area. Here. I will double check to make sure my area is clean. And it is. And I remove my gloves carefully. Dispose of them in the trash. Everything's covered. I will put the call light back up here within reach. Wash my hands. Call me if you need anything. And I have completed the skill. Next skill is measuring urinary output, which is done in the bathroom. So I will start with gloves on. This is kind of the step that should be really like in the middle of the bedpan when I remove the bedpan from the room. So I'm going to start by creating a barrier, putting my graduated cylinder on that, and carefully, slowly, sure not to splash, pouring the air into the graduated cylinder. I will then rinse and dump in the toilet. Dry. Throw that away, put that in dirty supplies. Get down to eye level, and you can see it's just above 450. You can zoom in on it. So that means I would round it up to 475. So it's 475. Before I write it down, I'm going to take care of everything here. Rinse, dump, and dry. That, dispose of that. Carefully take my gloves off. And dispose of them. Wash my hands, and then I will record. It was 475 milliliters or cc's. There we go. And I have completed the skill. All right, next is, you're in the bed for this one. This is not my bed bath. All right. So, hi Bobby, I'm Kaylee. I'll be your CNA today, and I'm here to give you a modified bed bath. So before we get started, I'm just going to go ahead and pull your privacy curtain. There we go. Just make sure your bread locks are in place. Perfect. And then I am just going to gather some supplies. Need gloves, 2 pairs of gloves. Washcloths. All right, so gonna lay down the barrier towel. There's your basin, and soap. Got 3 washcloths. Gloves on here. All right, let me get your call light out of the way here for you. All right, I'm just gonna fill this up in the restroom, and I will be right back. So, using both warm and cold, a nice temperature. All right. Okay. Can you just feel this and see if it's a nice temperature for you? Feels nice? Okay. So I'm gonna sit you up just a little bit. Not a whole lot, but just a little. There we go. Perfect. And then to begin, I'm gonna start with one of these washcloths with no soap. And I'm gonna wash on your eye. Show your eyes. From the inside to the out. Here we go. From the inside to the out. Using a different spot on the towel. Perfect. And then I'll open this up. And I'll wash the rest of your face. Making sure to get everywhere. Nose, sides of the nose, the cheek, the other side, the cheek, down on the chin, the mustache, the lips. Once that's all good, dispose of that. What I'm going to do now is remove your gown. Ensure not to expose you any more than necessary. So this arm is exposed now. I'm going to take one of my towels and dry your face. There we go. Place this under your arm. Alright, now I'm going to take another one of my washcloths. I'm going to add a little soap here. I'm going to start with your fingers. Start with each fingernail. And then each finger. And now we'll go in between each finger. And with the top of the palm, hand and the palm. And we'll go the entire arm, the top and the bottom. And then we'll wash the armpit and dispose of that. Then I will rinse. Again, each fingernail, each finger, and between each finger. The top and the bottom. Wash the arm. Then in a circular motion, rinse the armpit. Dispose of that. And then with a dry towel, we'll go ahead and dry you off here. The hand, arm, and the armpit. Alright. So, what we're going to do now is put on a clean gown. And I would have removed that gown entirely before I started washing in real life. Alright. So if you just help me put this on here. Thank you. Make sure not to expose you. Cool. There you are. Let me get this towel out of the way for you. And I will take all of this to put these in the hamper. I'll take these to the bathroom to dispose of them. Into the toilet. Soap goes in the dirty supply area. Rinse, I'm done with this. And I will dry this. And I'll just double check that I got everything. And my area looks clean. So I will carefully remove my gloves. Make sure bed locks are in place. The call light is within reach. Right there, just give me a call if you need anything. And I will open your privacy curtain and unlock your bed. And I wash my hands. And I have completed this skill. Alright, last skill, you record me in here. So the last skill is donning and removing PPE. Make sure I have some gloves. Get one more. Normally I would have more gloves than this and would not be using ones that I just pretended to use and throw away. And would not be having this problem. Okay, so for the skill to begin, I'm going to start by putting on the gown. So I will very carefully tie this gown. I will tie around the neck. And then tie around the waist, making sure that there's no gaps in coverage. My clothes are fully covered, but there is no tie at the top, so in real life it would be tied at the top. So once that is on, then I put on my gloves and I overlap the gown, so there's no gap at all. And this is tucked into the gloves. Overlap, so this is completely tucked in like so. Like that. And then to remove them, you always start with the dirtiest. So I'm going to start with the gloves, pinching the palm of this hand, and removing the gloves. And carefully removing this, tossing it in the trash, reaching back, untying the neck, untying at the waist, and very carefully pulling this off, pulling from here, making sure not to touch any of the outside, turning it inside out as I go. I will turn it in, away from me, and fold. And dispose of that. And I've completed this skill.